Hi everyone, welcome again to my channel. I hope you are having a lovely afternoon. So I'm making this video actually to share with you my personal feedback about my personal experience with chiropractic or chiropractic therapy. There's always a debate how this word is pronounced. In German they say Chiropractic. So it's actually an American invention or an American therapy invented year 18 something by a guy called Daniel something. I know his last name starts with D, so they say DD, not the other DD, you know. Never ask me about last names or exact years because does it really matter? No, it doesn't. So he tried it the first time on a little girl, his first patient, who lost her hearing ability after a spinal injury. And actually she got it back. It worked. They call it also the first adjustment treatment. It's a Greek word. Literally translated, it means done not manually but done with hand. So this is what the therapy is about. It's like manually adjust your spine. Okay, so my feedback or like why I started a chiropractor and why it's working and still working for me. I'm still under therapy, but it's the magical solution you need. So I don't have scoliosis, a real scoliosis case. Well, in Morocco, they diagnosed me with scoliosis. However, in Germany, they didn't. And I trust German doctors more, to be honest. Sorry, Moroccan doctors. I have my own personal reasons. But yeah, in Morocco, the first thing was like, oh, scoliosis. But not every case is a scoliosis case. So I have a curved spine. I was born with it, I guess. My mom suspected because when I was a baby, I was a fat baby. And I had a big fat head. So when she put me as a baby, my head always leaned forward. She suspected that damaged my spine. We don't know. I mean, doctors said a lot of people are born like with the most complicated twisted spine case. Okay, so, and you know, I never had an issue, to be honest. I grew up just fine, but I had a bad posture because, you know, like my spine was never really straight, so it got worse of the time because I never paid attention to my posture. That's why, like, parents over there, please pay attention to your kids' posture, because like I was always doing my homework like this, always, like almost like this, always. Okay, and it got worse, you know, when I started working a desktop job. Like, I work in IT. I'm sure everyone in IT would relate. It got worse. Like, I lived just fine, but I had a lot of discomfort like almost the last 3 years because, like, you know, post-COVID, or like during COVID, the switch, home office. I started home office because I was always traveling to the office, always moving, and when I am in the office, I'm never really in my desk for more than 1 hour. I'm always in coffee breaks, always socializing with everyone. So at home you lose track of time, and I'm always in my laptop with my horrible posture, no really sports, and then after that you're always on phone. By the way, there is a study has been done, like being on your phone all the time can damage your posture, can make your neck to be curved, twist like this. That's one of the reasons. So, you know, I just was making it worse over the time because also, like, always being on my phone, it made my neck spine to be extremely lazy. I was living with discomfort. Okay, that's when, I mean, I've seen all kind of orthopedics. Yeah, so I've seen almost 5 in Germany. So I mean, all of them was like, it's not bad, you just need sports. Sure, it has a long-term effect. Solution can help because you will build muscles, your strength, make your spine stronger, to like be straight instead of being always leaning forward or like lazy. You need to be actively on sports. However, it's not the solution. Chiropractic is a magical solution. I feel like I'm doing some advertisement. But seriously, you know, I had an ex-colleague who told me about the solution. He was like, I had exactly the same problem and I solved it with chiropractic. He had a good posture, like his spine was straight. Like, I can't believe he had a problem. Okay, It's the best solution because it can adjust. That's the difference. I mean, sport, it helps you reducing the discomfort, strength, oh my god, make the muscles holding your spine stronger, okay, but it will not make it straight right away. I mean, at least if you started as a kid, maybe back swimming or whatever, okay. So chiropractor, it's the good news, it's becoming really popular in Germany. You will find places, good ones. Unfortunately, like in America, they have the experts. Like if you can travel to America, because I was doing a lot of research, I've watched a lot of videos, like the most twisted spine, complicated cases, they could adjust with chiropractor. I've seen a lot of videos and checked a lot of reviews, but still in Germany it's almost as good as America, and they have very good places. I don't know about Morocco, but here it's becoming popular. You will find good places, okay. I started with one, and unfortunately now that I switched to a new place and I see in the results, and I see it's almost like the videos I watched online, I'm so happy. I feel like I wasted time and money on the first one, because the first one, she was really traditional and she was doing a lot of breathing exercise on me, like I needed that. I mean, breathing exercise maybe for a starting problem, because she wanted like to, because she thought it could also be related to my lungs, and she wanted to expand my chest to push forward my spine. It helped me instantly, and then I mean, sure, you need a lot of sessions, but that's not what I was looking for. So an advice, if you're not happy with the place, always change, always move. I did this mistake, I was stuck because I thought I don't have options, and you start and you feel okay, that's the only option you have. So until I did a lot of research, because I was convinced that my problem doesn't have a solution. I just need to be actively in sport to be free from discomfort, and that's it. I will be a slave to sports. However, after a lot of research, you can really adjust the spine session after session after session, and your posture can be really good. Because I mean, I had an uneven two sides, left to right side, like it was 27, almost 29, like 2 adjustments, and they were even. Like my feet, one was longer than the other. My hips, like the right side was longer, and that also like creates pressure obviously on your shoulders, neck, whatever. Oh, it's all related. That's why I know now why I had always a jaw problems, migraine problems, stress, internal stress. I'm not a stressed person, but I always was like anxious, anxiety. I mean, obviously all related to your nervous system. So yeah, going back to chiropractor, you have to start and you have to be a regular patient. Unfortunately, in Germany, it's not covered by public insurance just yet. Almost everything is covered by public insurance, even therapy, like psychological therapy. But chiropractor, no. If you have a private one, you get 50% refund. If not, they will offer you some deals, some packages. You have to be a regular. I was recommended to do it twice a week, and it's exactly like the videos you watch and hear, and it gives you the satisfaction from the cracking sounds, the bubble sound. They cracked me well. Like you hear all the cracking sounds, and the results is immediate. Like one cracking for my hip, and my was even, shoulders even, and like he cracked my spine, and I could finally deep breath after a long time. So it works. Number one feedback, it works. It's a magical solution. You can see immediate, but you have to be a regular, combined with sports. Watch over your posture. Stay away from being on your phone. That, you know, I just made it worse myself, because could have been solved really long time ago. I could be fine long time ago, but with work, always like that, bad posture, making it worse on my phone, not being disciplined. In sports, I'm trying to be disciplined now. You know, that's what I mean, just move, okay? Don't sit. And can be cured, and you have to be active on chiropractor, and it will help you. It will, believe me. Don't do deep research. I did that, and that was like seeing this girl who got paralyzed in America. But that's the thing, when something is popular, it's almost everywhere. Everyone can go and open a praxis, so you have to be careful. But in Germany it's fine, everything is fine. Don't be scared, nothing will happen, and it's not painful. You know, all this cracking sound you hear, nothing is painful. It's a relief if you have pressure on your spine. So that was my feedback, personal experience. So I would recommend, and you have to, even if you don't have a problem, do it for the sake of your future, getting older, especially if you have an office job, or just quit your job. Quitting jobs is the solution for all problems, except poverty, except paying bills. Thank you. Bye. Ciao.